Hey, we're talking about 5.1 here, the coordinate plane, and this is a coordinate plane here, or we call it a graph also, and it has two numbered lines here. The one that goes horizontal is called the x-axis, the one that goes vertically is called the y-axis, and they create these four grids, and we kind of jokingly say that it's IC, four quadrants, to help you remember how to number it. So it's the top right corner is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we're going to go over to how we plot some points. When we plot them, they are always in this x, y kind of coordinate thing. We always have the x first. That means that we would run along this x-axis, and then we would go up and down the y whenever we found it. So here, this is x, and this is y. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to put an A. I'm going to put a dot and an A where they meet. So that means on the x-axis, I need to go over to -2. So somewhere along this line where I put this marker, if you can see it, is where I'm going to find 4. So where those two lines meet up, or where those two meet up here where they cross is where I'm going to put a dot. So -2 and then up to 4 should be about right there, and then I'm going to put a letter A to represent that that is A. So when we plot the points, it's where those two streets meet up. So I'm going to go to -3, -2 now. So I started 0, 0. This is the origin. In the center here, 0, 0 is the origin. And I'm going to go over to -3 because that's the x. We always do x first. And then it tells me I go down 2. So it would be about right here. And I'm going to put the letter B. Okay, letter C is going to go 4. That's our x. We go left to right. So I'm going to go over to 4. And then I have to go up to 2. I do not put a dot right here. That is not where it's saying. I put a dot where 4 and 2 cross. So I go over to 4 and then up to 2, and it's like right there. And I'm going to put the letter C. Okay? Just so that we can use them as reference. And the last one is 0, 0. That means I do not go left to right any at all. So that's 0, 0, or 0 left, right, 0 up, down. And that would be in our origin, and that would be letter D. Now let's talk about the quadrants just to refresh ourselves. What quadrant is A in? Point A is in quadrant 2. Because remember, it goes I, C, 4 quadrants. B is in quadrant 3. C is in quadrant 1. And what quadrant is 0, 0 in, or the origin? It is not in a quadrant. You have to be all the way in that quadrant, or you're not in it. So if it's on the line, you're not in a quadrant. You can't be on the fence and be on both sides. Okay? So we have one more topic in this section 5.1. And that is it a solution? When we're graphing on a number on a graph here, when we have a line, all these little points that meet up, oops, that's kind of crooked, are the solution. So whatever this line is, it can have an infinite number of solutions. So how we find it is we want to say, is it a solution? If we have the line x plus y equals 4. So we're going to test 7, -3. Is this point a solution on that line, x plus y equals 4? So how we check it is we remember that 7 represents what? X, and -3 represents what? Y. So we're going to put a pocket for each one of those, and we're going to say, does it work? 7 plus -3, does it make 4? What's 7 plus -3? That would be 4 equals 4. So yes, that's a solution. It either works or it doesn't work. There's no partial. It's either a solution or it's not a solution. Let's try another one. We got 6 and -2. So I'm going to write down the problem. X plus y equals 4. I'm going to put my parentheses, plus parentheses, does it equal 4? We always want to put the pockets, and we always want to say, does it? Because I can't say it equals unless it's true. So 6 plus -2. Does that work? 6 plus -2 is 4 equals 4. Yes, it works. Yes, it's a solution.